Buffalo Bills news is on fire today, and you won't believe what's just been confirmed. The 2025 season is about to begin, and tensions behind the scenes have never been higher. Today, we have explosive updates that will leave you speechless about the Bills' defense and offense. And you know what that means, right? The future of our team is at stake, and you'll want to stay until the end to make sure you don't miss a thing. So, before we begin, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss anything about the Bills. With each passing day, the Buffalo Bills' defense becomes a veritable battleground, where strategic decisions could determine the fate of the 2025 season. What seemed like a simple roster addition has turned into one of the biggest enigmas of the offseason, and now Bills fans need to pay attention because a turnaround could be on the horizon. After the Los Angeles Chargers released Joey Bosa, the Bills wasted no time in retaining their star pass rusher on a $12 million contract. But like any major move, Bosa's arrival raises more questions than answers. The main one being, what does this mean for the rest of the roster? The real question on Buffalo fans' minds is whether Bosa's arrival could force the departure of another big name on defense. The biggest speculation revolves around Espn, the young pass rusher who, with 39 tackles and 6 sacks last season, proved to be a key player for the team. While the Bills' defense was once considered one of the most feared in the NFL, the pressure to build an even stronger defense for the Super Bowl could lead to unexpected moves. Can the Bills afford to let go of Espn, especially with his increasing productivity? Bleacher Report's Gary Davenport brings up an uncomfortable situation. Gregory Rousseau's $80 million contract extension and Bosa's arrival create pressure that could result in Espn's trade. After all, the player's future is at stake as he becomes a free agent after the 2025 season. The decision is difficult, as the Bills may be prepared to sacrifice one of their most consistent pass rushers in pursuit of a more comprehensive strategy to ensure they are ready for a Super Bowl run. But this strategy could be risky, as the Bills' defense already has its flaws, and losing Espn could be a dangerous move. The truth is that the Bills already have a solid defense, but in the search for more depth and strength, the team must be careful with its adjustments. The defensive line is crucial to playoff success, and tinkering with it could weaken one of the team's strengths. And who could have predicted that a simple move like Bosa's arrival could put the Bills' defense in such a delicate position? And let's not forget Bosa's injury history. The question many are asking is, will he be able to stay healthy and produce consistently enough to justify the $12 million investment? If Bosa isn't available, the Bills could find themselves in a difficult situation, lacking sufficient depth at the edge rusher position. Espn's presence, with his ability to generate pressure on the quarterback and contribute to the running game, is too valuable to be overlooked without careful consideration. And now the Bills' force. The big question is, will the franchise risk letting go of Espn, sacrificing defensive line depth to further strengthen Joey Bosa's tenure, or will it keep its defense intact to ensure a solid performance in 2025? The future of the Bills' defense is at stake, and behind-the-scenes decisions could determine the fate of their run to the title. While Bills fans eagerly await the start of training camp, a situation off the field is creating a real climate of tension. One of the standouts of the 2025 draft was T.J. Sanders, the defensive tackle from South Carolina, who joined the Bills with high expectations. However, pressure is mounting as Sanders has yet to sign his contract, leaving a huge question mark. Will he hold out and follow the example of other second-rounders who are holding on to their contracts? Or will Sanders yield to negotiations and secure his spot for now? The situation is more complex than it seems. The Houston Texans' recent moves, which guarantee fully guaranteed contracts for their draft picks, set a precedent that other players are also eager to follow. And this is putting the Bills in an uncomfortable position. Sanders, a player with a lot of potential, is in a difficult situation where his financial security is at stake and the pressure to renew a fair contract is growing. What will the Bills do? Negotiations between Momentum and Sanders could set the tone for training camp. Let's hope a deal is reached quickly before the drama escalates. If you thought the Buffalo Bills' future couldn't get any more exciting, prepare to be amazed by the rise of one of the most promising players of all time, Keon Coleman. The second-round wide receiver in the 2024 draft, who had a rocky rookie season, is now fully focused on reaching new heights and proving he's ready to become a central piece of the Bills' offense. And if you're not already excited, get ready for a true revolution. After a rookie season in which, despite showing flashes of his great potential, Coleman failed to maintain the necessary consistency, the Bills decided to give the young receiver an even greater challenge this offseason. The Times aren't just asking him to improve his durability. They want Coleman to become stronger, faster, and most importantly, more solid in his execution on the field. And reports coming out of Buffalo leave no doubt. Coleman's hard work is paying off, and he's ready to make the big leap. According to quarterback Josh Allen himself, Coleman is bigger, faster, and stronger than ever. And this physical transformation is exciting not only the team, but all Bills fans. The fact that the young receiver has dedicated himself to improving every aspect of his game, especially his physique and endurance, is a clear sign that he's taking his current role seriously and is determined to become a top offensive player in 2025. Last year, Coleman showed he has the tools to be a threat on the field. Averaging an impressive 19.2 yards per reception, he made it clear he has the ability to win big passes and make a difference in crucial moments. However, inconsistencies were a limiting factor in his rookie season, preventing him from being a consistent presence in games. Now, with an offseason of preparation and intense adjustments to his training, Coleman appears ready to overcome these ups and downs and establish his mark in the NFL. What's even more impressive is his dedication to studying the playbook and his total commitment to developing his game. Coleman isn't just trying to improve his physicality. He's dedicated himself to fully understanding the Bills' system, the technique required to be an elite receiver, and the ability to read the defense to become unpredictable for opponents. This focus on developing the game's intellect could be crucial to his success in the league. Now, the big question on every Bills fan's mind is, will Coleman be able to translate all this potential, both physical and mental, into decisive games during the regular season? The team and fans have high expectations for the young receiver, who has the opportunity to establish himself as one of the NFL's top prospects. If he can leverage his talent and continue his development, he could be the wide receiver who takes the Bills' offense to a whole new level, and perhaps even to the Super Bowl. The future is bright for Keon Coleman, and the Bills are ready to capitalize on this rising star. But one thing is certain, the 2025 season will be a decisive test for him, and everything points to him being more than ready for the challenge. With the arrival of Joey Bosa and speculation about the Espn trade, the pressure to strengthen the Bills' defense is growing. Will the Bills be prepared to secure enough defensive line depth for the Super Bowl by sacrificing a talent like Espn? And with Keon Coleman poised for a breakout season after his physical transformation, will he be the key to helping the Bills' offense finally reach its full potential? Leave your opinion here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, but I'll be back later to update you with the latest Buffalo Bills news.